personal development, unplugged. Hiya, welcome back to the 5-Minute Quickie. It's me, Paul Clough, Personal Development Unplugged, and I just wanted to have a very quick question for you. A question: how successful are you? And well, if you as you think about that, how do you measure your success? You see, sometimes we can measure our success, or sometimes it comes as failure or lack of success, by when we compare to other people. And it's like that comparing. I think we've talked about it before, talking about comparing their outside with our inside, and not noticing all the years of practice against that, and it's just not right. But so I want to look at it a different way, though, a different way of comparing your success. Now, here's one way you can do it. You see, I have a father, and whether you call him successful in the things that he's done, he's led a lovely life. He's had a lovely marriage. Is that successful? I think it is. I think that's a pretty good success ratio. But also, it's what other people say about him. They say, "Oh, what a wonderful man. Oh, he's such a gentleman. He's so kind. He's so considerate." Now that, to me, is one hell of a measure of success. I think they skip generations, so I've got to do a lot more work. But that is a hell of a measure of success. Think about your friends. Think of how you would measure their success then, in that respect. The things they're doing now, how they're performing, how they're showing up. And then look at yourself. How are you showing up? You know, what if you were measuring your success the way I've just measured my father's success, what would people say about you? What would they think? Now, I think that's where we can start to lever our success. Put some leverage on it, so we go out into the world with a starting point of, I'm going to be successful today because I'm going to be, for example, kind, considerate, have empathy. I'm going to be a friend, a supportive friend. I'm going to do the best I can. I'm going to show people my qualities. That's it. That's the biggest goal I can see anybody ever needs, because the other goals will all come. This is the real bit inside you that's going to create all your goals. So think of those qualities, the qualities you see in others that you'd like to emulate, and just do it because you've got it inside you. And think of the qualities you know you have got, and bring them to the fore. Show them. Show up and show your qualities. And just at the end of the day, just notice, well, how careful was I with people? How supportive? Did I make them laugh? Did I just show them a bit of myself? Because I think that's a quality too, showing of yourself. You know, we say there's this buzz thing about being vulnerable, but it's true. Show a bit of yourself at the right times, because I think that's a real successful thing to do, because you'll get so much back from it as well. And I think you're going to be such a successful person when you take your qualities and you start to use them in the outside world. And that's when things just will, well, your whole life, I believe, will change, because you're going out with an intention, a purpose. And that's when you find your purpose. You find your passion, because you're bringing your own passionate self to every situation. And when you bring your passionate self to every situation, you know, your success and your passion will shine through. And that's what we say, you know, when I write my little narrative at the end of these podcasts. Shine brightly and shine with your own qualities, because then you'll notice how successful you are now and how successful you can be continuously. And the more you practice this muscle of showing yourself and your true inner qualities, the world will be a different place. The world will be a different place because of who you are. And also, if I'm doing it, who I am, and then together, generatively, this field of energy, this field of knowledge and understanding is just going to grow. And it'll all be because of you and me. And that flapping, that butterfly flapping, do you remember? Let's flap up a whole storm of success. Change the world. All by just showing who you are, by being successful in your qualities. Show them. So, bless him, my father, still here, love him to bits, but he's shown me a way. But he doesn't show me a way in the way that he tells me about it. In fact, so many other people tell me about it. And they are something to emulate. So, bless him. And just go be successful. Be successful in your life. Because the one thing you'll never realize is you're more than that now. So the more you show, the more there is to show. It's like abundance. Take a big bucket full of abundance of your success, because there's bucket loads left. It'll just keep growing and growing. So that's me, Paul, from the 5 Minute Quickie, Personal Development Unplugged. Probably been longer than 5 minutes, but there you go. Enjoy. Be as successful as you can shine brightly. Bye-bye now.
Personal development, unplugged.